Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queen Tina. Good to see you guys again. I hope you guys are doing great. So today I'm gonna be having a real talk with you guys. You see, lately I've been doing a lot of outgrowing, a lot of reflecting, and honestly, I've really outgrown some things, right? So I feel like we don't really talk enough about the silent changes we go through in life, right? But right now I'm in a place where I've outgrown a lot. Yes, maybe you have too. So let's talk about it. No filter, no pressure. I mean, it's just me being real with you guys. Okay, so let's get into it, right? I'm gonna be sharing 5 things I've outgrown. And number one is people pleasing. Hmm. That's right, people pleasing. You know, I used to care so much about what people really thought of me. I would say yes when I really meant no, just to avoid disappointing people, right? But the truth is, pleasing everybody left me feeling so drained, unseen, and honestly, a little resentful. Now I've learned that I don't owe anyone my peace just to protect their comfort. I mean, it's okay to say no, and it's also okay to put yourself first, right? So I've outgrown the need to be liked by everyone. Like, I just want to be real, even if that makes me less liked. I mean, it's fine, right? So we're gonna be moving on to number two. The number two things that I've outgrown is over explaining myself. Oh my goodness. Like I'm tired of explaining myself all the time to people that makes me talk too much. Really? I used to feel the need to explain every little thing, like why I said what I said, why I made a decision, why I chose to walk away. I mean, I was constantly trying to prove that my intentions were good and that I meant no harm. But I've learned that the people who really understand you don't need all that explanation. And the people who want to twist your words, they will never hear you clearly, no matter how much you explain. So I've outgrown that habit already. Now I say what I mean and I just leave it right there, right? No more draining myself trying to be understood by people committed to misunderstanding me. Uh-uh, no more. So we go on to number three thing that I have outgrown, which is friendships without depth. Yes, I've outgrown those friendships where it's all surface level, just vibes, gossip, small talks, and it's nothing real. Yeah, trust me. I used to keep certain people around just so I wouldn't feel alone. But I realized that being surrounded doesn't always mean you are seen, right? I just want friendships where we can talk about growth, faith, where we talk about healing, where we talk about purpose, mistakes. I mean, real stuff, right? If all we do is talk about other people or party plans, then there is no substance. I'm not in that season anymore, right? Now I want connections that feed me and not drain me. Yeah, you can love someone and still leave the friendship if it's not growing. You heard me right. Now let's move on to number four thing that I have outgrown, which is being too hard on myself. Mm. I used to beat myself up for every little thing, like mistakes, missed opportunities, even just being human, right? I was constantly in my head replaying what I could have done better, what I should have said, or even how I should have moved. Can you believe that? But I realized that I was giving more grace to other people than I was giving to myself. That's not fair. Really, it's not fair. Well, I have really outgrown the habit of treating myself like I always need to be perfect. Now I give myself the permission to grow, to rest, to learn, and even to fall as long as I get back on my feet. Yes. And he started when I stopped criticizing myself and started comforting myself, right? So I'm going to tell you perfection is not the goal, peace is. And lastly, number five, yes, which is trying to control everything. I used to think that if I just planned perfectly, moved carefully, or stayed ahead of everything, and then nothing would fall apart. Hmm. But life doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't. To control everything only made me feel anxious, frustrated, and tired. Yeah, I have outgrown the need to force things to happen. Now I understand what is mine will find me, and what is not for me, I will not chase. I still believe in preparation, but I also believe in flow, faith, and peace. I've learned to let go because sometimes letting go is the real power, right? And I don't need to control everything. I just need to trust the process. Yes. Or peace comes when you stop micromanaging your life and start surrendering what you cannot change. And thank you so much for staying with me till the end. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't have to miss my next video.